What is up, denizens of Ooh? I am Curtis Cooper. We are back with the Court of Capes Circuit Court, where we review other stuff. And that other stuff so far has been Adventure Time Season 1. We are on batch number 2, in which we react to episodes 14 through 20. I am joined by the venerable witch inside of the thicket, Anthony.
I never married.
And I am joined by the Duke of all nuts, JC.
Mm, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Guys,
Ah,
how we feeling? How we feeling today? How has Adventure Time touched your hearts this week?
Man, I need some pudding.
man, I just love seeing the chaos of season one. It makes me so happy. All fuzzy inside.
And
All gummed up
this
inside.
Mm.
this feels like this feels like almost like in my opinion, an increased amount of quality from the half of season one we've seen. For
Oh,
me
interesting.
personally, I think I enjoyed this batch more. So the hype
Yeah,
is rising.
and like I feel like I took a couple more notes for each episode than I did the first 13.
Ooh, I like that.
Just because I feel like there were a lot more funny jokes consistently spread throughout these episodes. And while I feel like some of them are a little lighter on the lore, there's still some little nugs we can get into.
Mm-hmm.
But without further ado, let's get right into it, boys. The Witch's Garden. I saw so many commercials about this episode back when I was watching hours of Johnny Test each day.
Yeah, and we're like, we don't watch dumb shows. We watch Johnny Test.
Yeah, for intellectuals. JC, what you think of the man baby body episode?
Oh my gosh. This episode, I always remember well, but I never remember what the story is because there's not really much of a story.
Not really.
No.
It's just you know, Ben trying to save Jake's body or oh no wait, it was Jake trying to save Finn. What is it? I've already forgotten.
Well, no,
JC
it's
is
it,
is
it, it's
is
Jake where he loses his magic powers and then he's got to apologize to the witch.
Apologize
And
to the
Finn's like,
witch.
just apologize. And Jake's like, no, rub my belly instead.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm one of those kind of dogs.
But this is the episode where Finn was like trapped in the bird's nest.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
with the trash mermaid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who
Yes.
wants to mate with all of this?
That was a thing that was said.
Man, I have one specific quote from one of these episodes, and I'm curious if Curse will guess it when we get there.
Well, I wonder if I wrote down the same quote.
Dude, we might have. Because this quote is crazy. Not in this episode, though.
Oh man, I'm excited about it. Jake running was hilarious.
Yeah.
He's like, I just thought this was like leg magic or something.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And then when he like gets his powers back and he goes up to like the bird's nest, he's like, I could just maul you to death. Jake is in peak chaos mode in this episode. You love to see it.
Yep.
We really do.
I think JC, what do you think is the most significant lore reveal from this episode?
There wasn't too much. I feel like this was the episode where Jake was also talking about needing to jump in mud puddles to get his powers. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Yeah, that's the only thing I could really come up with is like the
Yeah.
origin of Jake's powers is touched upon in this episode.
And
Yeah.
we
And
know that they're magic.
and we also know that Jake so far is a very inconsistent author
Yes.
or
Yeah.
unreliable author rather.
Hmm.
Um, so who knows how he actually got those powers, but it might not have been directly tied to a mud puddle. We'll have to wait and see.
We
Um,
will find out maybe sometime.
and then like character development, obviously, we kind of learn more about kind of Jake's inner laziness butting up against his pride at the same time, which is fun.
Very much so.
Anybody have any other thoughts on this episode?
Not gonna lie, when I was a kid, when I saw all of the trailers over and over and over again for this episode, I thought that, oh, is Jake just a man? Is Jake a man?
Yeah. Is he just a dude?
Is he just a guy under there? That was pretty confusing for my prepubescent brain. So
I could see that. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, he's got those baby legs.
he sure does. But yeah, um, I like how this episode was about him eating donuts. And
Yeah.
the
He's like,
witch
oh,
lady.
how did that donut get there?
Does
Who cares? I'm eating it.
do we do you remember if the witch lady comes back? I don't remember.
I don't think she does,
I don't think
unless
so.
she's like in the background somewhere.
I
Yeah.
will say I absolutely love the joke of I never married.
Yeah. Mrs. Witch Lady.
He's like, I never married. And then later on in the episode, he's like, "Well, you go tell your husband." She's like, "I never married."
They went back to that the perfect amount of times.
That was great.
JC,
I
anything
think
else?
I think we're ready for Nepter.
All right. What is life?
It's
Uh,
like,
what is life? Obviously, the character development in this episode is Nepter experiencing life.
Yeah.
sure is.
All right. So Jake and Finn's like ongoing prank wars always serve for a fun basis for an episode. They'd return to that a few times throughout the
Mhm.
series. Um, but how do we land on Nepter as a character overall?
Oh, I like Nepter.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
especially because he calls Ice King Poppy the rest of the series.
Yes.
that's my favorite part. I think Nectar really comes into his own in the episode where like all those freaks wake up in the dungeon. They don't know how they
Oh,
got there. I feel
what
like
a good episode!
that's the best like Nectar episode for me because it's this episode and that episode that I remember Nectar in. Um,
Man, when Ice King just assembles the floppiest boys.
yeah. Oh man, I cannot wait until we get to Lemon Grab. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Talk
There
about
is
a
a hard.
character I couldn't stand on my first watch, and then now in retrospect, how much I love
The question is, are we all going to crash out watching Lemon Hope like we have the last like three times?
Ah,
him.
that's a tough one.
Lemon Hole. What
I
a
mean,
character!
it rewards you with some tasty lore at the end if you haven't died through both episodes.
He
Oh
just
man, is it
lives
two?
eternally as Wolverine and sees the future.
But yeah, Neptune is cool. Some quotes that I thought were funny. Does it please you to watch me struggle?
Oh.
And then when Finn's like sneaking into Ice King's palace, it's like, no, Isoprene, no.
Yeah, don't. And then he's like, squeeze them like you squeezed me.
And then
I
like,
just
oh, go ahead,
Go
Jason.
ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, just the idea of pranking and entering. Love that.
Hmm.
And then
Ice King getting all existential at the end was hilarious too.
mhm.
His imagination zone.
Something about that robot I tried to kill fills me with deep longing.
Yeah.
It's like, I
But
made you with my private particles.
that's a crazy line.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's not the line I was thinking of, though.
Oh, are we already at the line?
No, we're not yet. We're not
Oh,
yet. We're getting there. We're getting a little
oh,
tease for you.
oh. I mean, we have to bring up Jake. I might wake up at any moment. Nah, I'm still asleep.
Yeah, that's a classic Jake line.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Amazing.
And then not a lot of extra lore to glean from this episode, but I did write down Ice King's tear as kind of lore because you could argue this foreshadows his deeper emotional sphere.
Ooh, I like that.
It's kind of a lore within a lore if you think about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's honestly a gentleman's lore. So
Yeah. We love ourselves some good gentleman's lore.
I still love the term. Yeah, it's like a 6, but a gentleman's 7.
Every Trod movie.
Oh, every Tron movie is a gentleman's 8. I think I sent this meme to our group chat. It was like Will Smith. He was talking. It was like talking to the Tron movies. And he said, "Please tell me, do you have any good story you're writing?" And it's like, "No, but we're all vibes in music." And that was it. We're all vibes.
The vibes are immaculate.
Yes.
Ocean of Fear.
What a
Boy,
classic episode.
I feel like this is the batch of episodes where they just put all of the marketing campaign for season 1 and 2. Because I
Yeah.
remember seeing this episode everywhere.
It really does feel that way.
Yeah, I remember that as well. Like there were so many stills from this that were just plastered over Cartoon Network.
Well, and like just getting it out of the way right now, like this gives us arguably the most iconic Finn gif of all time,
Yep.
where he like gets the water touches, but he's like,
Yeah. Dude, they replayed that so much on Cartoon Network.
yeah.
They're probably still showing it.
Oh man, I love when they're fighting the nude at the beginning, and Jake's like, "You know the penalty for stealing boots? It's poots on nudes."
Dude, the image of him with his like stretchable like thigh lats around a big newt farting on him is a crazy thing.
Absolutely wild.
Also, this episode opens with like a weird quote from
Yeah,
Mr. Krabs.
yeah, from Clancy himself.
Yeah, where he's like, "You push dirt and it's too far or whatever into your hero body," and then it just abruptly ends.
Yeah, I thought that was Clancy Brown. Was he even in the episode itself?
No, no.
I don't think so. I don't think he might have been. No, I think Clancy Brown was one of the other little wispies at the end.
Oh, was he?
I think so.
That makes sense.
I mean, I'm not going to die on that hill, but I'll take the hill. So,
I like it.
You'll traipse up the hill.
hmm My quote is not in this episode.
Hmm.
A couple other funny things I noticed was the second Finn breathing face in the water was crazy when he's like all bloodshot.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Finn beating up Jake every time he gets in the water is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Especially when he's in the sub.
I was gonna say when he full propeller arms him, I died laughing.
Oh, that was so good. we get some good character of Finn fighting his fear when he knocks himself out to go save Jake.
That was fantastic. Fighting
And
Mark Hamill again.
yeah, the Mark Hamill is just some nasty characters in this fine show.
Mm-hmm.
And then terms of lore, we get more Dead City, and we get to see a tank. So there must have been some kind of war,
I'm
perhaps.
feeling nuclear war. I'm feeling nuclear.
Whoa.
I like it. Yeah, I love how they're just weaving in all the post-apocalyptic imagery into it. And in the tank scene, it was the first time so far that I actually intentionally noticed the snail waving to us.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
Have you guys been
I
seeing it?
I have not been seeing the snail.
I saw the snail in the first batch in the first princesses getting captured episode. He's
Uh-huh.
like on the shoulder of one of the princesses.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go dozens of episodes and I'll be like, "Oh, there's the snail," and then I just won't see it for dozens more.
Adventure Time is really hard to 100%. It is a collectathon.
Mm-hmm.
When wedding bells fall.
Dude, what a episode this was.
Hey, cool
I
guy.
I feel like I forgot this episode existed.
I didn't.
I sure did not.
This was deep in the commercial memory banks.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um Finn, Finn's music face when he's listening to music at the beginning, he's just opening his mouth.
Dude, that was funny.
It's like, aren't you guys gonna throw me a bachelorette party? But we hate you.
This was our first time seeing the bears, I believe.
Oh yeah, there were bears in it. Oh yeah, the party bears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually wrote that down for lore because that's the only lore I was able to come up with. Crazy that we see him this early because I don't think we don't meet Party Pat until a little bit later.
Yeah, Pirate Pat's not for a while.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't think about that connection. That's really cool.
I like that joke where the Ice King was laughing with the snowball. He's like, and the snowball was like,
Dude, I loved that. That was probably my favorite moment in this episode, where he's like, "Oh yeah, isn't that right?" And then he just makes the thing. I feel like he doesn't use his powers in that way later on. He doesn't make life forms.
no, not as much. It doesn't feel like. And then Jake and Ice King being married at the end was amazing.
He's like, "Guys, come outside and celebrate my unmarriage."
And I mean, character arc wise, we just kind of get further evidence that Ice King is irredeemable because he brainwashes this poor princess.
Yeah, pretty
Although,
much.
although Anthony, you gotta when you get married, you gotta have her touch your beard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No
I have
kissing,
to have her
just
get.
low.
I have to get her lowered down from
Yep,
the ceiling
Oh
yep,
to
on,
gosh,
touch my beard.
onto my beard.
I can't wait for that. I feel like this episode was mainly just character development for the relationship between Finn, Jake, and Ice King.
Yeah, yeah, because
Because
this was the first
Yeah.
one, which is like my favorite version of like non Simon Ice King, where it's like he kind of just hangs out with Finn and Jake against their will.
He's like, "Come on, guys. I kind of want to hang out with."
He's like, "We're buddies, right?" And they're
And,
like,
and
"We are absolutely not."
Finn and Jake every time's like, "I don't know, Ice King." He's like, "Come on." He's like, "All right, Ice King."
he's just a sad guy. He needs some friends.
Yeah.
And I also thought it was wild, something that I didn't pick up on when I was younger, how like him kidnapping princesses is like 100% like a joke in the episode about him like not wanting to be monogamous.
Yeah, I guess so.
Where he's like, well, maybe I should just stick to kidnapping princesses because I mean it's what I'm comfortable with.
Yeah, it could be that, or he doesn't want to be tied down.
Yep.
It's
Probably a little
whichever
bit of
one
both. Probably a
you want to
little bit of
interpret.
both.
But my quote is not from this episode.
Whoa.
Well, there are some banger quotes in the second half of this batch. So let's get
Oh.
right down to Dungeon.
Ooh.
I figured this would be a JC episode
And an Anthony episode.
and a Curtis episode.
I think this was my favorite episode of the batch.
Ooh.
JC, do you agree?
I agree with that.
Man, I remember this episode getting shown through commercials a ton, and I remember watching it. I watched this one as like a
Yes.
measly little 10-year-old.
Man, this is a scary one to watch.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this was intense. Like more intense than I remembered.
Yeah, like Finn's getting the tar beaten out of him. Like obviously, like trust in your guardian angel.
Yeah. It's like, do you want any snacks? No, thanks, I'm good. He's like, all right, I'm gonna cook you. I remember every so this isn't the quote I wrote down, but I love this quote where Bubblegum like drops him off to put signs by the
Yes.
hole,
Yep.
and then
First thing I wrote down.
and then good old she's like, "Don't go into the dungeon." And then Jake's like, "Whatever you want, Mama." That line I
That's
still see in memes today, and it's always
oh
like, "What
yeah.
was Jake on, man?"
Oh yeah. Me and Anthony toss this quote around all the time. It's great.
Whatever you want, Mama. It's just so out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, this is when the early Adventure Time humor that's like completely random absolutely hits.
Oh man, this whole episode hits.
Yeah.
The freaking approximate cat just being like, I'm gonna unzip your skin and wear you like a little coat.
Dude,
Frank, the human boy.
man, he completely convinced me as a kid that he had powers. Because he doesn't have any powers. He's just
Nah.
guessing.
Yeah, he's
Because
just BSing the whole time.
because Finn's a human boy, he just says a name and human boy. And he's like, "Oh, I could smell dog on you." He's like, "Oh, yeah, no. Oh, is it Jake?" But he doesn't say Jake. He says like John. And he's like, "I always know where you could be."
I have approximate knowledge of many things.
A moment of this episode that scarred me as a child was when the Finn gets to that locked door and he's like, "Well, Jake would use his key hand. I can do that." It just breaks all his fingers. Breaks all of his fingers.
No. That
Oh,
is so painful to look at.
and then when he sees the key in the jelly cube, he's like, "Okay,
Dude, and
I want to have your baby."
here comes my quote. My quote is from this moment where he can't get the key out. And
Oh
Finn says
man,
this verbatim. Don't flaunt it if you're not gonna give it up.
what
Dude,
a
what are we talking
wild
about?
line! What a wild line!
Don't flaunt it if you're not gonna give it up. And then Finn falls down a hole.
Well,
I did not expect that line to come out of Finn.
yeah, no, I did not remember that line either.
Yeah. Oh, Finn.
Young
They
Finn was
definitely,
a wild guy.
they definitely went a little edgier in season one.
Oh, we completely forgot about the Nepter episode of my other favorite joke for this batch was the balloons, where he's like,
Oh
well, we're
yeah,
gonna pick him later. He's like, I got his wallet. That one made me die laughing. He's like, I got his wallet.
Those balloons were amazing.
Yeah, that was a great joke.
And then but at the end, he's like, your pact is done. He's like, yay, now we can die.
The fact that one of the balloons had a face that was not like all the others.
Yeah, the one with the
Yeah.
nose.
You know, this is our first dungeon episode, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's a memorable one.
it sure is.
Either you boys are nominating it.
I'm nominating it. Put it on the list.
All
Yeah.
right. Anthony
Because,
has
dude,
nominated it.
this is the first of the dungeon episodes, and I would like to bring forth to you boys. We have a separate list for dungeon episodes.
A
What have we got
separate list.
for
Or we just
dungeon episodes? Because I could think of about 15 off my head. And there's about 25 that I don't remember. Now,
JC,
what
what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think they still need to be ranked in the top 25, but I think we can have a separate ranking that
Yeah, sure.
also
I
includes
agree
the
with that.
dungeons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Dungeon rankings.
Because like you got the Flame Princess dungeon episode,
Oh,
which is a
that's such a good episode.
dude, and then you have Daddy's dungeon. Come
Oh
on.
man, yeah, where he gets the blood sword.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, you're just such a big dumb baby, Fed. You're so dumb and stupid.
You're gonna hurt everybody.
And he's like, Jake, this is just for you. I secretly love Finn, but you can't tell him. Yeah. Tons of dungeon episodes. I
That's
think
it.
they deserve their own list because they're such unique ones.
Yeah, and they definitely like capture like some of the core of Adventure Time really well.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if there's any like callbacks to other dungeon episodes within dungeon episode backgrounds. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Also, JC, what'd you think of the sword Finn uses at the end?
Yeah, he used a different sword.
This is technically the second sword.
You
It's not.
know,
We're not gonna count it that way.
I I don't remember it because it wasn't used long enough, but it's definitely not the root sword because the root sword is the second sword.
Yeah, the root sword is the canonical second sword, dude.
He
Yeah.
swinged this one 3 times and it got disintegrated. I feel like it earned the list. The dungeon sword.
I didn't even register that it existed, so no, I don't think so.
Ah,
The Duke.
The Duke.
Oh, also, little lore thing that Dungeon introduced was Morrow the Swan, his first appearance.
Oh, that's true. This is the first appearance.
do we get lore on Morrow? I don't remember.
I don't think so. I think they just drop her name as a joke later.
Man, what was that episode? That was the episode. It was definitely season one.
Oh, there's one more lore thing. When Jake is talking about him going through all of his challenges, the this is I looked it up on Wiki on like the Adventure Time Wiki. This is the last time the guy who's like, "Hey, you want magic powers?" comes back in Adventure Time is when he's like, "Which 2 choices do you want?" That's the last time he ever shows up.
Oh, interesting. That is the same guy. That's a great
Huh.
pull. That's a great pull.
Yeah, man. I
That's
forgot his
awesome.
name, but he's in it. So.
Very neat.
Last time he's ever seen or mentioned. I don't know what he does.
But a good character nonetheless. One thing that I really appreciated from this episode was that really early on, they were like, Finn was like, "Oh, I bet I can get that crystal eye and be back here in 11 minutes." And I was like, 11 minutes, I got it.
It's fun. And like Finn and Jake realizing how much they need each other is a sweet moment.
Yeah, newfound respect. That
Yeah.
was kind of the big lore thing that I took from that, for sure.
And they're like, "Oh, was that wasn't the lesson, dude?" And she's like, "That you're a super smart princess." And he's like, "You're right."
You darn right I am.
Love it.
Now we're on to the Duke.
The Duke.
There are a lot of funnies in this one that I especially
Hmm.
appreciate. First of all, we got PB gets eviscerated by Finn in the beginning, and she
Yeah.
has to wear a suit of medicine milk the rest of the episode.
Dude, that I died laughing. They're like, "Don't worry, you'll heal within 5 days of your medicine milk."
That was amazing.
Like the first true PB crash out episode. And she
Starting
crashes hard.
the sheer rage.
I'm glad
Like
that they kept that as part of her character, is her anger.
the
It's a good portion.
the rage, the cackling.
Hmm.
You can see a little bit of the psychopath just starting to slip through.
Like wild. Um, and when Finn's just like, yeah, I guess we'll be vigilantes. And Jake's like, nah, more like crooked cops.
I
And
love
yeah,
Jake.
I kind of wish the Duke of Nuts came back more often. I know he comes back at least once or twice, but I wish he came back a little more often, was like more of a mainstay in the Candy Kingdom. Because like
Hmm.
He's
his
he's
whole
so
situation
memorable.
his whole situation is really funny, especially the Duchess of Nuts, where she's like, "The nuts told me."
He hasn't been the same ever since, we used to go by the cashew plant.
And of course, we get to the incredible joke that comes back a couple more times throughout the series with the red squirrel hating Jake.
Oh, the
Yeah.
squirrel.
Dude,
Jake,
I
why
love
won't
the
you print my
joke.
letters?
And at the very end when he pops out and he's like, "Do you remember me?" He's like, "Oh no." And then he
You
attacks.
son of a bleep blop.
Dude, they got so close with that one.
And then another one that I loved was when the Duke is like putting his cape down so like ducks can cross, and then Jake is like, "If you gave me long enough, I could probably come up with a reason why that's villainous."
Maybe.
Maybe.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but was this the first appearance of Pep Butt?
Was he in this one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was.
he's the one who tried to put handcuffs on him,
Yeah, like Pepper Butler, handcuffs.
and he couldn't reach him.
Wow. Unless he was like in the background in like Slumber Party Panic or something like that. Maybe it
I'm
is.
sure he was.
Yeah,
I'm sure he
he
was.
probably was in the background, but this was at least his first like spoken line, I believe.
I don't think he speaks. I think he just is there.
But yeah, Duke of Nuts, fun character. Did you all have any other thoughts on this episode?
No, not really. It was a fun episode, very memorable episode, but yeah, I think we covered it.
Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think of any other jokes. Oh, where they do like the play to fake like the innocence of why Mr. Nut did that. He didn't.
Oh yeah, that's
That
funny.
was pretty funny.
And PB's just like, you guys are stupid.
Oh, we saw the Court of Ooh or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the
Yep,
Royals.
we did. And when the squirrel comes out of that dude's face,
Amazing. I really want to know more about what the royal hierarchy is of Vu. I feel like we get glimpses of it, but it's never like complete lore.
yeah, it's never like hard established. I mean, we know about the King of Boo, and that's really all that matters.
Oh, the King of Ooh.
I'm sure we could patch together to figure out what the true, like, who are the members? Because who's the turtle guy?
Yeah, we never really. Do we ever meet the Turtle King again?
I don't know.
I'm looking it up. Adventure Time, Turtle King.
I feel like LSP's parents were in this episode, or was I wrong about that?
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude. When I look up Turtle King, I get just Turtle Prince, and like maybe he died
Oh.
That'd be
because he
kind of
doesn't
grim.
because he doesn't pop up at all.
Whoa.
Turtle King. Let me try it this way. Yeah, dude, he doesn't even pop up.
Whoa.
Crazy. Is it time for the final Curtis ep?
Let's get to Freaky City. Freak City. I love this episode.
How
It
much
is
do you love it?
it is pure unadulterated chaos. JC, why don't you like this episode?
No, 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 no. I was just gonna ask, are you nominating
Oh yeah, easy.
it?
Nominating it right now. Let's see.
What's our
Freak City episode 1.20.
That brings us to 5 of 25.
This is true. This is true.
okay,
And
okay.
at what point do we start ranking these bad boys in here?
Ooh.
When we reach the full 25,
No
I feel
pre.
like it'd be easier to do it if we went as we went.
or we use it with the knowledge that we've forgotten and that we argue it up. Yeah, let's just rank the five right now.
All right, so we got Enchiridion, Memories of Boom Boom Mountain, City of Thieves, Dungeon, and Freak City. Well, let's talk about Freak City and then we'll rank them so that we can.
Magic Man.
What an amazing addition to the lore. We
And we
meet
Dude,
don't we
we
don't
meet
even
the
realize right
yeah the unmitigated master of disaster.
Magic Man.
And like
Dude,
this episode
he is.
starts off with Finn and Jake just being peak silly too. We're just like handbone battle right now.
Yeah.
What were you gonna
Dude,
say,
I
Anthony?
feel I feel like not Dungeon Man, Magic Man is like the really besides the core cast of characters from season one, the true like season one extra character that like embodies season one throughout the rest of the show is him. He's like the catalyst of still having season one DNA within every season.
Yeah, where
Mm.
he's just like completely random at basically all times until he like gets his brain back.
And he still has that same like flex of tone and design that season one has throughout like the
True.
whole thing.
That's very true.
I like that observation.
I noticed these things.
Oh man, when Finn's just like, I guess I guess I can give you my sugar, but I'm all about sugar.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
But I'm even more all about helping hobos.
And then Jake hits him with the line of, wait. What if helping the homeless guy is the wrong thing to do?
Jake is some chaotic evil during this episode.
Yeah.
So much. Poor Finn.
Well, Jake is literally like, I know everything's gonna be fine, so who cares? Who really cares?
Yeah, this is the ultimate like Jake checks out episode.
Yeah. And
And
it really is.
then of course we get my personal favorite joke from this whole batch when Magic Man just comes up to the bird. The animation style on his hands changes to make them look really thin. And he's
Yeah.
like, magic. And it turns the bird inside out. It starts flopping around. He's like, away.
Oh,
Oh, so good. Like this
And
is
it's such a realistic like skin
yeah,
and all of the different skin goos, and you're like, oh.
it's so fleshy.
That moment just sticks with you. Like, I think about it often.
And then Jake's just like, I got to think about happy bunnies.
Yeah, little baby bunnies, little baby rabbits.
And then Finn gets transformed into a foot.
Not a foot.
A big, thick foot.
Is this the most like random slash chaotic episode of Adventure Time up to this point?
Dude, yeah, well, because things kind of just happen.
Yeah, things happen and they only get weirder from there.
He's like,
Yeah.
oh no, there's a village on fire. I'm gonna save, I'm gonna save everyone but just the babies.
Only the babies. Love that line. And then they're like, we can like kick giant dudes in the crotch, and they're like, our crotch, our evil crotch.
Yeah,
And then the little fluffy people in the village, they are shaped in a very distinct shape, Anthony.
oh yeah, they're all flopping around.
Yep, yep. And talking about like if we were assembling a top 50 Anthony characters list, I feel like Gork would make
I love
it.
Gork. He's like, do you have any orange juice? He's like, no. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't really checked.
I am Gork.
I am Gork.
That was fantastic.
And he's
We're
like, do you
just a
mind if we lay in your trash bin for a while or your trash pit? He's like, oh yeah, go for it, man.
yeah, man, do it up.
Yeah.
And when he's introducing all of the low lives that got turned into appendages, I die every time.
Or
They
he's like,
got they got turned into tonsils.
yeah. I'm like, I forgot that's what he says. I'm like, look at these two balls. And I'm like, they got turned into tonsils. It's such a good line. And there's like,
And then
oh, she's the torso or the stomach.
yeah,
What did they
the
say?
waist, the
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 waist.
waist.
waist. Yeah.
That's Trudy, the waist. And then Kim the arms just making out with a can.
Yeah.
And then we get to I'm gonna assume this was JC's favorite part because it's a great part. When
Okay.
Finn busts out his computer voice and sings us a song.
The song, yes, has to be my favorite part. So good.
Like this is the most run his auto tune voice gets like in a while. Like I feel like
Oh,
this is the biggest, at least my most memorable computer song that he sings.
oh, really?
What other computer songs does he sing?
There's not many. I mean, I know there's one at the very end,
Yeah,
but
I think there's one. I might be wrong, but I think there's one when he goes into like the BMO world, like the video game world. I think he sings one, but I could be wrong.
I
but
feel like the
Like
very first one is the most memorable to me just because he mentions it.
fair.
he
That's
does
fair.
one in like the finale, I think, or the episode around the finale,
Yeah.
because
I love when he's
they don't reference it for like 6 seasons.
It's a long time.
yeah, it's a long time. I love how he's just like life can just go eat it because this is a man's game.
Yeah.
And then my second favorite joke of this episode is when they're trying to assemble all the people into one guy, and Kim's just like, "No, please, I freaking hate Trudy." And Finn's
Yeah.
just like, "Kim, I will destroy you." His arms turn upside down. That
Yeah.
visual always kills me. And then Gork's just like, "We're like a big normal guy."
Yeah. And then Jake's like, awesome, I'll be the pants. And he
I'll be
doesn't
the
make pants.
best. Oh.
JC, you'll like this one. For character development, I wrote down Finn's unstoppable drive.
Yes. That man cannot give up.
He is relentless.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the batch, boys.
The fact that they all, after they got turned back to normal by Magic Man, had to still cling together.
They're like, yeah, we're just gonna vibe like this.
Kind of
That
like
is so funny.
it. Shall we rank our top 5 episodes so far?
I think we shall. Okay, so the five we got so far are In Kyridian, Memories of Boom Boom Mountain, City of Thieves, Thieves, Dungeon,
I
and
just
Freak
gotta. I just
City.
if I could just get the boots. If I could just get them. um, I say we go down the line, sir, with JC. JC, which one do you think should be number one?
I mean, for me, it's the Enchiridion.
Kirk, do you second that?
All right, all right. So I say we go down the line, and okay, we're starting at Enchiridion. That'll be the base point, and then we just go down the line and we vote. So, like for example, um, who thinks Memories of Boom Boom Mountain is better than the Enchiridion? I'm raising my hand.
I'm raising my hand as well.
So
Fair enough.
with a two-thirds vote, that carries. We have ranked the first two thus far. All right. Who thinks that actually, okay, so we have so far we have those two. Next we have City of Thieves. Who thinks it's better than Enchiridion? I raise my
I
hand.
do. I raise my hand.
Now who
Enchiridion is going to be number 5.
now who thinks it's better than Memories of Boom Boom Mountain?
I'm gonna say no on that one.
I will also say no.
All right. City of Thieves is number two. All right, let me cut and paste that real quick here.
Same.
I'm sorry, JC.
I'm
All
so
right.
glad I don't have to make a list. I can just vibe off your guys.
All right. Who thinks Dungeon is better than Enchiridion?
I'm gonna raise my hand.
I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm sorry, JC.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, JC. I know you liked the book.
It's
There
all
will
good.
be plenty of times where me and Anthony disagree and we both get outvoted by a combination of JC and the other guy.
It's
When
very true.
Enchiridion gets voted off of the top 25, that's when I'll have words.
That's when JC crashes out. All right.
Oh man, I
Who
can't
think?
wait. It's gonna be when we get to 25 of them.
Yeah. All right. Anthony, do we think um, that Dungeon is better than City of Thieves?
Yes.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna say yes, though. I don't think it's better than Boom Boom Mountain, though.
Ooh, I'm gonna say I like it more than Boom Boom Mountain.
I
All
mean, I
right.
disagree.
All right. So it stays at number two. Dungeon. All right. Freak City. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of support here, but who thinks it's better than Enchiridion?
Ooh.
Come on.
I
Board?
don't.
For the Magic Man alone, I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Better
There is
than
not a
City of
character
Thieves?
in Enchiridion that's as strong as Magic Man.
But
You
the
know,
manly Minotaur.
Curtis, I will give you that it is better than City of Thieves.
Oh. Better than City of Thieves. All right. Better than Dungeon?
No.
I'm going
No.
to say yes, but I know I'll get outvoted. So here
No.
are the current top 5 episodes of Adventure Time.
Of
At
all
number
time.
5, well, of all time thus far.
Yeah.
At number 5, we have Enchiridion. At number
Mm-hmm.
4, City of Thieves. Number 3, Freak City. Number 2, Dungeon. And number 1, Memories of Boom Boom Mountain.
I like that list.
I like it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And then the Finn Sword rankings, we have number one, Scarlet.
Scarlet
And with the Dungeon rankings, we have number one, Dungeon.
Dungeon. I love these
I
lists.
I am still on team. Put the dungeon sword in at number two.
Well, you keep that energy when we have like 10 swords on the list and come back to it.
Where it's like, man, I don't remember blank sword number seven. Just wait till we do the small list that is all of the Jake maces.
All the Jake mini swords, all the mini weapons.
Because he always has like one swing and then it disintegrates.
Has that happened yet?
Yeah, it happened when he picked up the mace, when Finn picked up the dungeon sword. And I think it happened in
The Tree
uh,
Trunks
Tree
episode
Trunks
was when
episode.
we saw his other sword.
Yeah, his mini mace sword.
I need to pay more attention to what Jake is picking up.
It's a
Yeah,
wild
JC,
list, dude.
you got to step
JC,
up your observation skills.
JC, if you want to scrub through all the episodes and then make a little list for us, that'd be nice.
A spreadsheet, more like it.
Oh gosh.
Because I don't think he uses any weapons after season two. So
Yeah.
they kind of give
Yeah.
that up and then just make him even more crazy forms.
Yeah, he doesn't do that much with his powers in these episodes, like from a strength standpoint.
Yeah, not as much. He
Yeah.
definitely like leans into him later on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
he's definitely
speaking
stretchy adjacent.
speaking of later on, let's talk about what the next 6 episodes are going to be, because then we'll be wrapped up with season one.
3 batches.
Just 3 short little batches. All right, so starting with episode 21, we got Donnie.
Yes!
Episode 22, Henchman.
Oh, let me look at that thumbnail. Which one's henchman?
Marceline episode.
Oh,
Ooh!
oh
That's a good
yeah.
one. That's a good one. Episode 23, Rainy Day Daydream. That's the one where Finn's imagination goes ham.
Oh,
Is
that's the
that
one with
is
like
that
rains and knives.
Yes!
Yeah.
I
We
love the
saw
knife
that one
scenes.
advertised so much.
Mhm,
Yep.
for sure.
What a season 1 idea, knife storms.
Yeah, that is. And then we've got What Have You Done, which is an Ice King episode.
Ooh.
Then what I am going to assume is going to be making our top 25, at least preliminarily. Finn meets his hero.
Yes!
That episode is pretty goated, not going to lie. It could make our final top 25. We'll see. Then the last episode of the season, The Gut Grinder.
And I remember that one. That one kind of scared me as a kid.
That one goes kind of hard.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm looking too far ahead. I'm looking at like season two, and it's already so peak. Like
Yeah,
even in the first 10 episodes, I'm like, dude, these are all better than our top 25.
it's gonna making a top 25 is gonna be an excruciating experience once we hit 25.
Ugh.
Oh man, we're gonna be kicking off all my favorite ones, and that's okay.
It's gonna be hard.
Dude, we get just to look a little farther in season two,
Give us
we
the
get the
future outlook.
horse episode in episode 2.
Oh, the very next batch. What an amazing
Whoa.
episode.
I can't wait.
And we get it came from the Nidosphere as episode 1.
Peak.
What?
Absolute peak.
Yep. We get Party God on episode 7.
Oh, woo. That's the one where
I
Finn
don't think
goes
that.
ham
I
fighting.
think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong on that. Never mind.
That's the
I
one
think I'm
where
wrong.
Finn goes ham fighting the gnomes, right?
Yeah, that's the gnome one.
Oh, that one's so crazy.
Oh, in season 2, we get the first episode of the Goblin King.
Oh, Zergiok, let's go. Don't spank us too hard.
Love Zergiak. I'm so happy Zergiak finally came back.
I know, right?
Dude, crazy. Crazy Nurgiak episodes. And season 2 is also the limit when Jake stretches all the way.
Oh
Oh, I love
yeah,
that episode.
that one is stressful.
And
Oh
obviously
man.
Mortal Folly and Mortal Coil, which will
Two of the
probably make our top 25.
two of the certified goats.
I mean, easily. I mean, the Lich? Come on.
Well, yeah, no, season 2 is an all around 10 out of 10. That's a problem.
Yeah. So like,
I
well,
don't know.
there are 26 episodes of season 2, and there's only 25 spots on our list.
All right, here's a question. Is there a Lich episode that's not worthy of the top 25?
Mm, that's a great question.
I'm gonna say the episode where we're in the alternate dimension Finn world when
Oh,
he
Farm World.
has Jake's body. That episode I don't think is top 25.
Well, and we
Fair.
got to have a hard conversation about if something's essentially like a 2 or 3-parter, do we let that take up 2 or 3 spots on the list?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Because like Mortal Recoil, Mortal Folly, you can't watch one without the other, really.
Oh, so we're talking about doing JC rules.
We might, we might just have to institute JC
We
rules.
we only have 25 spots.
How
It's gonna be
many
hilarious.
episodes? How
It's
many
gonna be
episodes can
hilarious
we
when we
squeeze
put.
into 25?
It's gonna be hilarious when we put all 8 episodes of Stakes in one slot.
You know I'm gonna nominate that just for that to happen.
The
Also,
the Gentleman's Top 25.
Stakes probably deserve it.
It kind of does. It's probably the best of the miniseries.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I am looking at season 3.
Dude, season 3, 4, just tens all across the board.
Dude, oh, because we have the Holly Jolly Secrets part 1 and 2.
Yep.
Oh.
And right after that is Marceline's Closet.
Oh, top 5 funny episode right there.
And Curtis is going to want to put Incendium up there.
Dude, Incendium
Ooh.
is a peak episode.
It is so big.
A koala bear?
You will live there. You will live
I don't think I like koala bears anymore.
there.
Man,
Man,
this has got me so excited.
we're in for a lot of fun on this here Adventure Time retrospective.
Yes.
Sorry, I've skipped super far ahead. I'm in season 4, and Kurt, do you remember the episode called Hard Easy?
Yes. Oh, the
Oh
frog
man,
world? Please.
dude, that's the one, JC, where he's like trying to start a fire and he gets the stick stuck in his head,
Oh.
and then he goes all the way up into the sky and gets struck by lightning.
The last time me and Anthony watched that together, I don't think either of us could breathe for a while.
Yeah. Because Jake runs off on fire and comes back. And he's like, "Oh, hey, you got the fire started."
Oh man.
Dude, I remember you was in season 4, and that's going on the top 25 and not moving. That's
Yeah,
not moving.
I mean, like that could be top 1.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah,
even to season 5 at that point.
No, and like most of the series is after season 5
Yeah,
because seasons 5 and 6 together are 104 episodes.
That's
dude,
half the show.
are we gonna have to institute a rule where we have a top 25 pre-season 5 and a top 25 post-season 5?
Dude, we have no rules that we have to abide by. We could do a top 50 if we wanted to.
No, that's unhealthy. We need 2 separate top 25s.
We could do a top 25 and then a top 26 to 50. Just like, oh, you're getting demoted to the second list.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Then we have to re-rank it.
Oh man.
Well, okay, we could do a top 25 until we end like season 4, and then we just institute a top 50 from that point forward.
I like that. That makes sense.
Because
Because,
like
dude, we're
once something gets kicked out of the top 25, I'll just list it as honorable mention so we can rank it later.
dude, Lemon Hope Part 1 and 2 is in season 5. I thought it was later on.
Yeah, isn't that the finale of season 5?
The finale is Billy's bucket list.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's an emotional episode. That's probably top 25.
And then season 6 is all the dad stuff.
Hey there, sweetie.
So technically, like 1 out of every 11 episodes can fit into our top 25 approximately.
Yeah.
But man, with a show like Adventure Time, there's more than 1 out of every 11 episodes that are peak.
Dude, we
Yeah.
might as well at the end of season 1 just rank all the episodes of season 1 and then just have a full list.
Well, rank every episode of Adventure Time.
We may have to.
Whoa,
There's too
whoa,
many bangers.
whoa. But how long is that going to take?
We could dedicate a whole like 5 hour long podcast episode to it at the end.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Yeah, we don't worry about it until the very, very end. And then we have to question, well, if we're ranking that, do we include the distant lands and Fiona and Cake? Which the answer is, of course, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We can't
Oh,
have the list. The top 25 is too small.
I mean,
We're gonna have to have S tier, triple S tier.
Platinum.
Yep.
we're talking about around 300 episodes.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna have to dedicate like an entire like Thanksgiving week in person to this task, like next year.
That'd be fun. Where well, we could even like rank them off the pod, and then once we have a complete list, we like reveal the full list on a pod, and we all kind of have a little blurb written up for each episode, or just like we just rotate and take turns talking about like why that episode is where it is.
Yeah.
Be fun.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. We got 5 episodes on the list.
Yeah, but we got big plans. We got big plans.
Big plans indeed.
Because I looked too far to the future and saw way too much peak.
Too much sauce. That's the biggest criticism that I have for Adventure Time. There's just too much good stuff.
Fair.
And season 1 is the least amount of perfect.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
season
good.
1 could very well be the least strong season, but we'll have to wait and see. I am kind of wondering if we'll rank season 9 below season 1 though.
Hmm.
Because like 8 of the 14 episodes in season 9 are the Element series, which is not my favorite arc.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Man, season 9 is only 14 episodes? That's
I
crazy.
believe so. Something like that. It's pretty short. It's definitely the shortest season. But boys, this was an absolute pleasure. We will go back to the lab, watch a few more episodes, and wrap up season 1 next time on the Court of Capes Circuit Court.
I always feel like there should be like a dun 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 after that or something.
Or like a hard gavel.
Yes.
Or like someone far away from the mic just yelling, "Circuit!"
We'll have to plan that out somehow.
Or
One
like
of
someone yelling, "Frederator!"
Yes.
Oh man, that's the good nostalgia right there.
Heck yeah.
But as always, I'm signing off on behalf of myself and the rest of Freak City here. Stay
Stay freaky.
yeah, stay freaky. Stay freaky.